Hello everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of the backyard. I hope the time lapse turned out well for this. And we have finished off our platforms to show off, or to symbolize all of the things we have accomplished so far. Now, some of the angles kind of block where you are, what you can see, but you know, you'll be flying around. You can see also we now have the shrines and the crypt, the mushroom shop, the coral shop, the leather and bookstore, the honey shop, and for dyes, I decided to go with dyed glass. I think that was the best way to do it, and I did a different spiral design. So this kind of went every quarter turn. This connected all the way up, so it looks more like a actual spiral using glass blocks and glass panes. But I really enjoy it, and just having them now all above my base when you're flying in, it just looks so cool. Yes, welcome on back to the backyard. We have many things to be doing today. Let's have a fly around as we do it. It looks so good. This was also the first attempt I did at like my own mushrooms. I think they look okay, but oh, and we clutched it. Minecraft professional. So today then we are going to get the sheep done. We're gonna finish getting the few things for our shops that we missed, namely the blue dye and the dead coral, and yeah, it's all about the sheep. And then of course the main event, the crypt, will be finished today. But first, let's get those shops finished and stocked up, shall we? So last week we managed to get all of the dyes mostly out of the way. Apart from the blues, they were a struggle. And of course this one, we've decided to do 1 diamond for 32 because we need the green and you need the blue. So kind of hard to come by. We only got half a stack for now. However, we did manage to get quite a decent amount of the light blue and the normal blue. Unfortunately, don't have the full stack for that. One moment please. With that out of the way, we finally have all the dyes online, which is great. So we're gonna quickly now go on over to above Raf's shop because I have a commission for Emchmu based off one of her recent videos, and you should definitely go check it out. I'll put a link to the video in the video for you on a card or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm not really sure how to do this.
Oh, that's better. Look, it's a monocle.
Do your business.
Okay.
Let us watch you do business.
You see there is a tree above the library that's floating.
Yeah, the big one.
Cool and I mentioned it the other day. And we were looking at the side down by the river that's not been terraformed yet. We were thinking if that tree was took out, but a different custom one was made that like goes up the cliff side and kind of curves over the top of the building. Maybe. That was the idea. And then I thought of you because of your tree video.
Because of treeing.
Because of the treeing.
Okay, so like if it was the root, I guess, the stump.
Yeah, like
over
down
here.
there. Yeah.
And then curve how far up? Like here or?
However,
Or all the way?
you feel it when you do the tree. Like it doesn't have to go all the way over here. I think this is too far over.
Yeah, I think it would be a
I
bit
think
of a
it would
right
just
angle.
look cool if there was still a tree above.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, they're still watching.
Oh.
No. Stop looking over here.
Okay.
Well, he's
Think
got a
about the
night
tree.
mask on.
Well, now that the commission is over, I think it's time that we go and finish stocking up the coral shop by getting some dead coral from the end, and then we can start on with the sheep farm over in the industrial area once and for all. All done. Yeah. So we are here. I'm thinking the farm will go on this level here, so it's a bit lower than this. I will take this out, flatten it up, and we're gonna need to make 8 pods because one holds 2 different colors of sheep. And I think slowly I'm going to stack it diagonally so we can have waterfalls of wool falling down. And then of course when we get around to doing the industrial area renovation, we'll decorate it up and make it look good. So all of you, my dear sheep, it's time to put you to work. Well, we are done with the wool farm. I did end up just going with the tower design. I did stop the time lapse after the first unit because I was trying to redesign this because the staggered thing is a bit too complicated with what I was wanting. But in the time that we have built this, each layer set off working, and oh, here comes more now. And we are almost full already. Now, of course, we have all of these rooms underground. I am going to put a room under here with auto filters for each of the colors. Oh, there's more. But we are done. Our wool woes are over. But I think it's time we turn to the main event of the episode, and that is the completion of the crypt. Oh, look, there's more. Whee! Well, it's good to be back at the crypt, but let's not put it off anymore. All our shulkers are over there. Right there. It's time to get building. Let the transformation of the crypt begin. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done. are done. We are done, and I hope the time lapse turned out very well. I don't even know how long it's going to be though. So a very long build in one session, and I'm so glad the replay caught it all. But here we are. So I did check the outside after we finished the interior. Some of this was now exposed, so we've built up the walls, so that's all good. The exterior is good to go. And then we walk in. Sprinkles and M have already seen it. M said this looks like an eye. They both like the calla lilies. I just think the dark purple has kind of like a crypty death vibe, and honestly the rotten trapdoors from Jace's mod is never happened. Night M. Oh, I was too slow. So I'd been around seeing if I'd missed any spots. Evidently I'd missed a little one there, and I've been around and I added these, you know, the little shrines that are dotted around the server. But I loved how this came out with the lanterns on the rotten trapdoors. And like I said, the rotten trapdoors, they fit with the deep slate so well. Like the coloring, it's just chef's kiss, so good. So we have like these different style entrances. I kind of like how it is. I took these light designs I came up with from my long play, and the roof goes up to match with the Well of Souls. And yes, so we have my office here. Let's get into my chair. So we have the office for if you have any crypty duties, or you need to ask for a funeral or a service for something. So we could even have weddings or anything if you wish. I didn't put the trapdoors on this one like I have in the main church area, because I kind of just liked it more open and seeing all the bookcases. So that's why we did that. And then yes, the main room itself. So first of all, let's talk about the fact that we have kind of like the original church, and then the crypty deep slate bit, and then on top the quartz bit here. So like in churches in England, at least, a lot of the time, some of them, if they're very old, they got changed, they got renovated, and things were just added and thrown together. So I kind of envisioned that originally the church existed, and then it was slowly extended over time. So then the crypt was added on the end, which is why it has a different stone, and that's why the altar itself is now deep slate as well, to kind of reflect the new crypt. And then after the crypt came, they added a wing upstairs, which was new and fancy. That's why it was quartz, and it's all a bit different. So that's why like it's centered in some places, off-centered in some. But I really love this. It's kind of just like hugging the chairs, encompassing them a little bit more. I couldn't put it here because it was only 1 block wide, but it doesn't matter. We have the altar of the tulip, and we do have our sermon, and we have once more in sprinkles, so we will read that at the end. We had M here for the first reading of the backyard Bible, I suppose. Well, not Bible, the backyard sacred text. And yeah, so I've been going around looking at any niches I missed. So there was a bit here, so I just put some stone ladder, stone stairs, added some more of the mini-me's here. Books, I guess, the sacred texts. I did change this after the time lapse. I pushed it back so it butts against the wall. I think that just looks a little bit better. And I missed most of these trapdoors here, so quickly went back through and fixed that. But yes, this is like a higher seating area. If you have a little bit... No. Okay, well that never happened. Look, it's there now. It's fine. So we have the upper seating area here, as if like you're more of a wealthy patron, so you wouldn't have to sit below with the riff-raff. You can look down on the altar itself. I added another mini-me here. Because the roof was already protruding out, I kind of wanted to keep the space. And yeah, we then fitted this in to match the window, scaled it through, added another tulip here. And then yes, this wall I had to change a bit from what was in my head, because we did have the skulk from the Well of Souls there. So when I broke those, the water came out. I was going to put glowstone there initially, but instead I decided to just keep the trapdoors but have the sculpt looking through just a little bit. That's why you have random bits up there as well, which I kind of like. And then to get up to the main, I guess the super fancy one, we used one of the towers, the tall towers. So you go up and then carries on up there, but luckily we are just underneath the first windows and a little bit of a balcony. Look down, a bit more books, sacred text, kind of fitted it in. Yeah, that works. That's fine. And then we have the upper altar. This is the altar for the life and death of the backyard. That's why with the black tulip and the living tulip. Kept the seating theme going through. More of the mini-me's here. Sculpt coming through the roof. I forgot kelp, so luckily sprinkles came and provided. So we have the bubble elevators here for like the souls and things. And the glow lighting really helps because it lights it up and it holds back the water. Did a bit of bamboo up here just for some other colors, which I think works well. And then I love this. I love this build. Absolutely 100% love it. I can't wait to see. I was gonna just stand on that trapdoor. I can't wait to see what we do next. But I think we can end it here in the entrance of the crypt, the new entrance. So thank you all so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And yeah, I can't wait for next week because we're now the crypt, at least interior and exterior, is done. We're not going to do the lanterns and memorials yet. I want to have a quick break from the crypt. I want to burn out with it. So we're going to go over to the industrial area and decorate that up and make it an official place for people to visit. So until then, guys, yes, thank you so much for tuning in today. And I'm happy, like I said last week, to be back in the backyard. So until next week, guys, catch you later. Bye for now. So we are gathered here in the Church of the Crypt for our first sermon with our one and only loyal follower, Emchmu. And as the words of our prophet Sprinkles once wrote, "She who thou shan't be forthcoming ain't the fifth but the sixth and seventh to be bequeathed to thy master. Amen."
Amen.
Amen.
That was beautiful.
Prophetic. You interpret interpret it as you wish.
Sounded like a Cardi B lyric. I won't lie.
Cardi B, the newest member of the backyard.
Absolutely.